Okay, you would like to know what inspired me to go into science and what continues to encourage me to remain in science. Well, it probably goes back to the years of elementary school, perhaps early high school. During those years, I was very curious about explaining how things worked in nature. I had very inspiring teachers and parents that were very encouraging of my interest in science. So I remember once when my father went on a business trip to New York, and I was living in Costa Rica, the beautiful place in Central America, very sleepy country at that time. And I asked him to get me some science books and gave him a list of about 12 books I saw in some catalog, and he brought all of them back to me from New York. I was also at that time, I also had the opportunity to visit museums in the U.S. I remember looking at models of cells and models of molecules. Around that time, the discovery of DNA was not very old. It was basically happening. And so it was all very exciting to me. I was interested in learning how nature worked, particularly the biological part of nature. And fascinated also with the periodic table in my first chemistry class in very early high school. So I was interested in science in a very natural way. And I guess what keeps me in science is the great pleasure of being able to continue to be creative all the time without any limits. Well, probably my greatest dream about nanotechnology in my lifetime is that it would have a key impact in the field of regenerative medicine. That means that in the adult, you can jumpstart again the regeneration of a new organ or a new tissue that is missing or that is not functional anymore. So you could give somebody a new liver or a new pancreas. You could regenerate the heart and perhaps regenerate brain tissues when there has been a stroke or some other neurodegenerative disease, for example, Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's disease. My dream is for nanotechnology to have a direct impact in that area.